Andy Nowicki, AltRightNovelist.com. It's a night for delivering pizzas, and in between deliveries, I'm going to meditate a bit on the MGTOW-ish characteristics of Hamlet. I've done a couple of videos before where I've talked about the character of Hamlet and his qualities. Fascinating character, terrific, absolutely exhilarating character to watch. Somebody that you wish was real. You want him to be real so you could have him around and talk to him and get his opinions on things. So Hamlet, early on in the play, has a thing going with a girl named Ophelia. And then Ophelia is directed by her father to reject Hamlet, to put him aside, because he says Hamlet's going to be king, he's going to have bigger fish to fry than you, and it's best to just leave him behind and find someone more fitting as a husband. Ophelia loves Hamlet, but as an obedient daughter, she obeys the direction of her father, Polonius, and rejects Hamlet. Now, this happens off stage. She returns all of his keepsakes, all of his love letters, all the things that he's given her, and she reports later that he comes up to her. We don't see this happen, but she reports later she comes to her father all distraught and says that Hamlet has come up to her, grabbed her by the arm, looked her in the eye, given her this piercing look, and without a word, then he left her behind. And this gives Polonius the idea that he's on the right track as far as what's eating Hamlet. You know, instead of what's eating Gilbert Grape, what's eating Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. He thinks it's all about love. He thinks that Hamlet is hung up on Ophelia, and that's why he's behaving so strangely. And Polonius is going to use this information to get in good with Claudius, because Polonius is very much a social climber. Now, the truth is that Hamlet is not behaving strangely in any way because of Ophelia, and I'm going to talk more about this in a later video, but it's just interesting to remark, interesting to reflect upon the fact that this moment happens off stage, and to Ophelia it's charged with meaning, and she's all upset about it. But we don't know whether Hamlet does it because you know, he's really emotionally distraught. We never see him afterwards say, "Oh, Ophelia rejected me. I'm just destroyed." That never happens. But in fact, Hamlet is starting to put on an act. He's starting to behave as if he were mad. He puts on what he calls an antic disposition. And it might well be, and didn't occur to me until just a few minutes ago, it might well be that this behavior around Ophelia is just a part of his antic disposition, which is designed to throw his enemies off the scent, and it does in this case. It does so successfully. Andy Nowicki, AltRightNovelist.com.